Hi, everybody. Meteorologist AJ Colby here in the Weather Center. Happy Friday, everybody. Well, we've got a winter storm on the way, and it will start to impact our weather into the overnight hours, but especially Saturday and also Sunday. It is going to be kind of a wild weather setup, including mixed precipitation, ice potential, and snow accumulation, which is not out of the question. We start off with, of course, as we like to do, our forecast first. So let's take a look at the extended outlook. Skipping Saturday, getting right into Sunday, and it will be windy on Sunday. Temperatures will begin in the upper 30s with rain mixing with snow, then changing over to all snow. We still have potential for picking up 1 to 3 inches of accumulation as temperatures tumble down to 15. Not much of a recovery on Monday either, incidentally. Monday's high 19, snow showers are possible. Overnight low 4, lonely degrees. A 15 frigid Tuesday outlook, and that frigid weather stays intact on into Wednesday as well. Pardon me. Mostly cloudy skies and highs at 19. Overnight lows single digits to near 10. Probably sub-zero wind chills in there too. It cannot be ruled out. So how about some of the details? We're going to be looking into that here momentarily. This is a live look out of Fairport Harbor, and there you see the cloud cover that has assembled. High thin overcast will lower and thicken going through the evening hours. This is a look at our winter weather advisory issued by the National Weather Service, which goes from 1 a.m. Saturday morning until 10 a.m. for most counties. The exception will be Ashtabula and Trumbull counties. That will be from 4 a.m. to noon on Saturday. So just the window of time is just a couple of hours later for the final two counties to get involved here, just because of the way the weather systems are moving. So the Weather Service, National Weather Service, has made that distinction and kind of separated out our extreme eastern counties. So what does that mean in terms of ice accumulation? National Weather Service in Cleveland is indicating less than 1/10 of an inch. So a very light glazing of ice, maybe a couple of hundredths of an inch of ice is the way it looks now before it changes over to all rain. So it goes from basically, depending on the thickness of the air that is below freezing, causes the different precipitation types. If you start to warm the air up aloft, upstairs, it changes to liquid and falls into a shallower layer of cold air that's below freezing, and that can cause icing to take place. Once the surface temperatures kind of catch up to what's going on upstairs and get above freezing, then it's all rain. So in the meantime, you got to contend with an icy precipitation mixture. Sleet is if that below freezing layer is just a little bit thicker with milder air aloft. So it's really a three-dimensional column. The layer of air overhead has to be looked at very carefully. And of course, it can be a rather complex forecast. So with that in mind, here is a look at our satellite imagery. We started off with sunny skies as we expected on this Valentine's Day. Hope you are having or have had a terrific Valentine's Day. Then, as the afternoon wore along, you can see that pasty film of clouds assembling. So we had more of a milky sunshine, then eventually a more solid overcast. Now, downstate, basically south of Columbus, staying sunny for the most part today. And you can see the cloud shield is extending off to the west and southwest, where the actual winter storm is wrapping up over the panhandle of Oklahoma with the energy coming out of the Rockies. So it's going to pick up Gulf moisture and send that tentacle up into the Ohio and Tennessee valleys. There is the potential for picking up over a couple of inches of rain over southern Ohio. And even if we get over an inch of rain here in northern Ohio, as some of the computer models are indicating, that could lead to some rather significant ice jam flooding in flood-prone areas that have to deal with ice jams. So that's something to watch. Right now, it's snow, Fargo down to the Twin Cities, Des Moines and Kansas City over to St. Louis, some light snow falling out at Buffalo as well. So we'll put the maps in motion, watch as the system congeals overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Look at that sloppy mess over the Ohio Valley. The orange color indicative of ice. So it'd be sleet and freezing rain, snow on the northern flank. And then eventually you see what happens tomorrow night. In fact, it would happen as early as tomorrow afternoon, probably after 1 or 2 o'clock. We're changing all of that wintry precip over to all rain. So it'll be rain showers going through tomorrow night. And then by Sunday morning, we change it back over to a mix of rain and snow, and eventually all snow. Look at that web of pressure lines really tightening up as the upper levels are quite energized, and that pays off at the surface with deepening low pressure. The winds start to cruise in with some velocity Sunday afternoon, and that is a very wicked Arctic wind whipping in behind that weather system. You can see it becomes a double barrel low over New England, and Ohio is in the frigid sector of that storm as cold northwest winds wrap in behind that system, along with maybe a secondary trough of low pressure. So Sunday is going to turn cold and snowy eventually, maybe another 1 to 3 inches. There's the snow as it starts tomorrow morning, changing to freezing rain and sleet, then all rain. That's the timing on that as it goes through tomorrow afternoon, rain showers. Then here's Sunday's map. Note the changeover. We're going from rain back over to a little wintry mix, but then basically all snow by Sunday afternoon. How much snow could fall? Well, upwards of 2 to 4 inches. There will be some melting going on, obviously, when we have that period of rain coming in. So it will not stick. If anything, kind of absorbs the rain, that snowpack. So it'll be kind of a sloppy mixture. No fun to be on or to travel on. So you may want to stay up on the latest, especially if your travels take you anywhere across Northeast Ohio. You will need plenty of extra travel time to reach your destination safely. With that in mind, our forecast for tonight goes as follows. Clouds will lower and thicken. There is a chance of snow late. Sundown tonight, 6 o'clock straight up. We pick up another couple of minutes of daylight, 23, our overnight low temperature. Then tomorrow, rain will be preceded by sleet, freezing rain, and snow. Eventually, it does change to all rain, though, by the afternoon. Some light accumulations are possible tomorrow. Temperatures eventually rising close to 40 degrees tomorrow. What a wild storm as those south winds blow with vigor, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Sunrise at 7:22. Then Sunday, as we mentioned, rain to start, then a rain-snow mix, changing to all snow. It will be a windy Sunday afternoon and night as temperatures plummet from highs early in the upper 30s down into the mid-teens Sunday night. Monday's high, 19, with an overnight low of 4. Snow showers are possible. Then Tuesday looking dry, partly sunny, a frigid high of 15, overnight low 8. And then Wednesday, another frigid day after our President's Day, Tuesday and Wednesday, all three, in fact, President's Day, Tuesday and Wednesday, very cold temperatures in the teens with overnight lows in the single digits to near 10 above. That doesn't even include wind chills. Stay safe out there, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great weekend and happy Valentine's Day from the AJ Colby Weather Center. I am meteorologist AJ Colby. Have a great night, everybody.